See your boppy.
I appreciate the respect you are showing. Who might you be?
I am Octave. My mother mentioned you and your skills.
Your mother was an incredible magician. I respect your desire of vengeance.
Hello, Alun. I've heard a lot about you and your skills.
Look at this attire, little cat. And these hands, what happened to you?
An accident with magic when I was young.
Not another word. I am sorry, I was so nosy.
Oh, you're the big cat. I know about you.
Oh, wrong. We are not a cat, but a yali.
Are you related to cats?
They are basically vicious ancestors. We have worked hard to be better.
Okay, it's time.
What's up, people? One Nut Punch here. Wanted to show you this game called Astral Ascent I got for $25 on Steam. Picked it up a little bit ago, and I like the whole platforming, the combat, the voiceovers, and a lot of different things. And after waiting for about half a year, I'm glad I did, because after I came back, I was surprised to see how smooth it was and how much fun it was, too, with the prowess system, the leveling system as well, new skills, new spells, signature moves, for example, on all three of the characters, and then Kylie, when she comes out, will also have her own signature skill. But what do I mean by signature skill? In Astral Ascent, you had your spells that you would just press the Y button and it would go down like a chain. And you could choose 4 different types of spells unless you had gambits that would unlock more slots. And other like things like aura that would allow you to get buffs and additional things for your skills or spells themselves. Now, with the signature skill, Octave does a drone that will pop up and help him shoot like lasers and stuff at the enemy. Then Isla has like a blink that anything that's near her or has like the purple crosshair, she'll blink on top of that target and slash him down with the Shadow Strike ability. Then Kieran deploys a barrier that once broken, he will do a dashing punch attack. And honestly, I'm still trying to get used to that, but these new changes are just like, it makes the game even more enjoyable. And I did see that they added new bosses into the game. I think they added for the Zodiac bosses Scorpio and Pisces. And then I did see Draco was another Void boss, which in the game there's different types of sections for like mini bosses and then challenges. You have like Andromeda's Bar that is like an area you could get attack speed, attack boost, or max HP by spending stars. And you could talk to her. She's just got her own thing to where it's just like a quiet area. Then you have like a healing room. The new areas that I've been messing around with called the Sun and Moon rooms. The Sun room will give you like 2 very powerful legendary spells. Or the Moon room, I think it says in the patch notes, exchange your maximum life to access Zodiac unique powers. And beforehand, you were able to summon the Zodiac bosses that you defeated. Virgo, Sagittarius, Leo, Taurus was probably the most of that boss I've ever summoned, because Taurus is the first person you would fight. And you could summon them to do a shit ton of damage or whatever their unique power was. And it's not just you summoning them, you could also summon the other characters that you could play. Like, for example, Octave. If I'm playing Isla and he is my summon, he will pop out and do a, I think it's Gestalt, the dual wielding of the pistols on both sides of him, and then he'll go away. And it definitely keeps the game going. Like, I like the Draco fights too, because he's still kind of new and I'm getting used to that in the Void rooms. The other bosses I remember from the Void room is Pegasus and Lupus, and I'm not sure if they came out with anybody but those two. So I think it's just Draco, Lupus, and Pegasus that you can fight over and over and over. And then, again, I have not fought Scorpio or Pisces, and I know they had a new, I think it's a new area called the Echo Isles room, which is an area where you can get the summons for like Octave or Isla or Kieran. And then the Archipelago, place I haven't gone to yet, which is a new area. I think it's after you get past the Red Barrens, which technically would be the second world. But I want you to check out this cutscene with Taurus, the boss. Every time you fight a boss in this game, it does a cutscene. I don't know if you can skip them, but I don't really care that much because they are kind of nice to look at. So let's go ahead and check them out.
Octave!
I don't have time for this. Let me through!
Quite a musical name for a sharpshooter. Fight me!
And as you've seen from there, that is a cutscene to fight Taurus, one of the Zodiacs in this game. He's a pretty easy boss after you fight him a couple hundred times, and then trying to fight the other guys are more difficult because you're still trying to get used to what happened with Taurus and his blades coming down on you. So the negatives I had with this game were the FPS issues. Whenever you tried to do a character change, mess around with the hub, get into combat, it didn't matter what I did, the game would go down to like 20 FPS. That is not the case anymore. Instead, you have a polished game that has more content than it ever used to, and there's still more stuff coming out for it. Like for example, with Kaylee, the Crimson Highlands area, and some more new game modes / mechanics that will probably be happening in a couple more updates or the next update to really come out. Like I said earlier about the Sun and Moon, this is the Sun area. If it says you have max 100 HP, you can enter and pick one spell. My favorite would be right now the Meteor Blades because it drops like fire swords from the sky and then explodes. They had something similar to it, but with a single sword, and it just blew up everything.
Not another step.
My name is Isla. I need to leave this place. So move over.
I, Leo, cannot let you pass. This is my duty, and I shall die doing it.
You leave me no other choice.
In closing of this video, what I want people to look at is that this game has a lot of potential. It has a lot of things going for it. It's just fun overall. And I'm glad that I purchased it and to even show this off to you guys, to show off what's going to be happening, what's going on now, and, you know, probably more stuff to come. But anyway, I've been One Nut Punch. This has been another video. Thanks for watching as usual, and I'll see y'all later in the next one.
Dare you to